Hello, and welcome to our, rebranded show of two guys.
A podcast.
And
Valentine's Day.
How was your Valentine's Day, buddy?
It was pretty good. Can't complain.
Good. I was stuck at home on crutches all day.
What?
Yeah, my Valentine's Day was spent laid up on a bed with crutches, messed up my foot. And you're probably gonna laugh, and everyone's probably gonna laugh at me and be like, "How do you mess up your foot?" You know, and there can be a million ways you can mess up your foot, right?
Wait, did you mess up your foot by moving heavy furniture?
No.
Did you mess up your foot by kicking a really hard soccer ball?
No.
Okay. How did you mess up your foot?
I did. I'll give you a clue. I did not drop anything on it. So
Okay.
that's good. I did not roll my ankle. It's actually the foot itself that's still hurting. Still slightly swollen, actually.
Okay.
New shoes. Yeah,
Hold on. Say it one more time.
New shoes. So I learned that there's this thing that you should check out with shoes that helps you with deciding how wide your shoe should be when you're measuring for your shoe and trying them on and everything. That if your shoe's not wide enough and your foot's kind of big and needs one of those wide shoes, you could use stress damage to one of the bones in your foot and cause you not to be able to walk for a couple days.
And that's hilarious that happened to you because I didn't know about that.
See, dude, we're on the same wavelength. I didn't know about that either. And I guarantee you, there's like 50 people out there that are like, this guy, he messed up his foot wearing new shoes.
That's like a guy saying he's allergic. He can't drink beer because he's allergic to the hops.
But yeah, so because of new work shoes that I got, I kind of, I'm a little hobbled for a couple days, but hopefully it'll be better soon. But yeah, my Valentine's Day was spent laying in bed with ice bag on my foot.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I had a little bit of a better experience than that, I guess.
Well, that's good. So, were you one of those millions of guys that tried to propose on Valentine's Day, or
God no?
God no. What about one of those guys that do buy those skywriters and stuff about saying "I love you" and all that stuff? Did you do
I'd
that?
rather give a girl $500 for a Valentine's gift than do that.
So there's just all these stories going around about last minute Valentine's Day ideas and bad ideas and stuff like that. So have you ever had? Okay, let's go back here. So this was probably one of my worst Valentine's Day. In pain in bed, not fun Valentine's Day.
Okay.
All right. And yes, we know Valentine's Day is supposed to be about the girl. Well, if you're a guy, it's all about the girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's their special day.
It's like I've always said, it's a girl's second birthday, and that's just my opinion.
Christmas is the third birthday. We all know that.
Technically, yes.
And then, so with that being said, sometimes guys we go a little all out on some Valentine's Day.
A little.
Okay, well, that being said, what's the worst gift you ever bought for a girl on Valentine's Day? And by worst, I mean, what's the most money you ever spent on a gift and then you regret giving it to her?
For Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I would have to say I bought it looked like it was a flower vase.
Uh-huh.
And they had these long wooden sticks sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
And they had chocolate covered strawberries at the end of it. So it looked like a flower bouquet, but it was chocolate covered strawberries. Well, the girl that I wanted to give it to, because it was at work,
mm-hmm.
She wasn't there. I was like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. She's not here. And I thought she was going to come in later, but I got a text from somebody that I asked to give them to her. Yeah, she didn't show up. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah.
Did they keep it for themselves?
Well, I told them to put it in the fridge and in the freezer, in the back freezer. So they did. And come to find out that she ended up quitting that same day. So I spent $25 on a chocolate covered strawberry flower bouquet lookalike kind of thing for somebody who didn't work there anymore. I had bought two of them. One because I was going to give to somebody else, but they kind of pissed me off. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to give this to her as a friend. So I walked around the store. I thought to myself, I'll just give this to any cute girl. Because people do this in the movies all the time. So I'll just walk up to any cute girl and be like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. Hand it to her. No explanation. Walk away. If she asks a question, I'll answer it as I'm walking away. But that didn't happen because I ended up running into the little sister of a really good friend of mine. And she saw me and she's like, oh, are those for me? I'm like, yeah, they are. So I gave them to her and walked away. And I got a text from her big sister later on. She was like, "That was really sweet of you." I'm like, "Well, she's cool." So, no, but it turns out that girl actually went to work the next day to pick up her check or to clean out a locker, whatever the case.
So she got it though, right?
Yeah, she ended up getting it.
Okay, at least she. I was going to say, did you just spend $50 on gifts and didn't give it to anybody?
No, she actually got it, but like I said, she ended up quitting. So that is the worst gift because I didn't get anything out of it. Like I didn't. I got to thank you. I eventually messaged her on on MySpace.
Yeah. Oh man, this is way back then.
It was 2008, 2009. I requested her as a friend on MySpace. I was getting kind of new into it, and I actually requested her, and she accepted. We talked for a little bit, and I told her, "Hey, did you like the strawberries you got?" And apparently nobody told her they were for me. They just told her, "Hey, did you have something in the back?" And she went and got it. And she said she liked them, but still, to not like see her anymore, to not hang out with her anymore. Tough. Yeah, well, it wasn't tough, but it just kind of sucked. It was like, yeah, whatever.
Valentine's Day for me. Spent $100 on a necklace. Lost it on the way to give it to the girl. Yeah, that was mine.
Is this who we're talking about?
No, it's somebody else.
She who must not be named?
No, it's somebody else. Right, this is like right before her.
Is she a redhead?
No, she's not a redhead. Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out who you talking about now. I'm like, who? But no, I spent like $100, and yeah, on my way to go give it to her, it upped and pull a Houdini on me.
I wonder where it's at right now.
I don't know, but whoever got it, they're probably happy. It was a nice necklace too.
What symbol was it?
It was just like a circular symbol with it was blue. It was like the blue birthstone. Whatever blue is.
They have a name for a circular symbol. It's called a circle.
Yeah, circle. It's a circle.
You said it was a blue birthstone?
Yeah.
Was it aquamarine?
I guess. I don't remember. This was years ago.
Could have been sapphire.
Probably was. But yeah. So yeah, whoever has it, whoever got it, they're lucky. For all I know, maybe it was in the car that I was driving back then.
Could be.
Oh man, can you imagine? Picture that. Some guy buys that car after I sell it and everything. His wife decides to get in the car one day and sees the necklace and he's like, "Who's this? Who does this belong to?" Huh? You'd have a lot of explaining to do. I've never even gotten one of these, so I know it's not mine. Can you imagine that conversation now?
No.
For all I know, I'm probably responsible for some guy getting divorced now.
Or you're probably responsible for some guy getting something that night.
True.
They found it and was like, "Is this for me?"
I know.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? So if you happen to buy a Jeep Liberty back in, I don't know, I think it was like 2008.
You did have a Jeep Liberty.
Yeah, I did have a Jeep Liberty. Back in about 2008, 2009, around there. Yeah, you're welcome. Or, sorry, buddy, I'm really sorry.
Man, who cares?
Either way, I'm sorry.
So, do you have any cool Valentine's Day stories?
So, okay, there was this one girl.
At band camp?
Not at band camp, but this is. We were in high school. This is way. I was in wood shop and everything at the time, and leading up to Valentine's Day, I'm like, man, what am I gonna do for this girl that I love? Are you asleep?
I'm doing yoga.
You're doing yoga. But no,
DDP yoga.
So no, one of the things I did was like, I'm like in wood shop and I'm there. I'm like, okay, it's first Valentine's Day and I like this girl. I don't know what to give her, Mm-hmm. So in wood shop, I decided to carve out this like a little wooden heart.
Mm-hmm. So
I carved out a little heart in the middle. I engraved I love you" type of thing again. I was being all mushy gushy and everything.
Okay.
And I gave it to her and she loved it. I mean, the expression on her face was awesome and everything. She loved it a lot and everything. So that was probably the most like thoughtful thing I've really done for a Valentine's Day gift. You know what they say? It's a thought that counts. Any guy could go spend $50 on a box of chocolates and flowers. It takes thought to go in and making carve out a heart out of wood and everything.
Right. Speaking of the thought that counts, I'll get with you a little bit later in the podcast about that one. Because I want the girls to fall in love with me. I'm going to tell them what I did for this Valentine's Day.
Well, go ahead and tell them right now then. Let's just let it out there.
Okay. I don't have amazing luck with the ladies, so I didn't really have like a girl that I really, really wanted to go with, or that I was really in love with, you know. So I ended up asking a good friend of mine if she would like to go with me. At first, she was a little hesitant. I think she just looked at the fact that it was just Valentine's Day, and said no at first. But then I kind of convinced her, like, well, we're just gonna hang out, get something to eat, you know, blah 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 blah. And so she said yeah. So anyway, I thought to myself, how can I make this girl feel super special? Because to me, Valentine's Day is like a girl's second birthday.
Yeah.
And I will always believe that, you know, and I will do that for any girl who I think is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought to myself, how can I make her feel special? How can I make her feel like it's her second birthday, you know?
Yeah.
And well, what I ended up doing was, you know how they have like the 12 days of Christmas, stuff like that, where everybody, you know, some people get a gift every day leading up to Christmas or something to that extent. Well, I kind of did something like the 3 days of Valentine.
Yeah.
So I went to go see her after I got off of work.
Yeah.
And I took her a gift to say, hey, I'm going to drop off something for you. Is that okay? She said, yeah. I stopped by. I gave her a cup of chocolate-covered strawberries. They had the chocolate.
Girls love those chocolate-covered strawberries, dude.
Boy, they're obsessed with this.
We had one friend who got in a fight with his girlfriend at the time over something that she got too. Apparently, he took one. She didn't know they were in the fridge or something like that. And
yeah, but okay,
he took one and she just went crazy on him. But
yeah, but and we're gonna use names because
I don't want to use names for that one.
Well, I'm gonna use names.
Okay, you go ahead and use names.
And the reason that that Clyde missed up on that, his name's not Clyde. His name's Aaron. The reason Aaron missed up on that is because you don't touch a woman's birthday chocolate covered strawberries.
That's the biggest mistake. Well, I think he thought she had one, but she hadn't touched it yet. She just put it in the fridge.
Especially because what the little display that the strawberries came in, it was like a little margarita glass, and it was salted.
Oh
on
my
the side
god!
With coconut flakes, so it looked like it was really salted. But I digress. You don't take a woman's birthday.
Yeah, he's got some scars on him now.
Yeah, but yeah. So I gave her a cup of chocolate covered strawberries, and she really liked them. She even made the comment, "You sure do know a way to a girl's heart." I was like, "Well, you know, I am a Casanova." Just kidding. Well, anyway, we talked for a little bit. I went home, went back to work, and I had another gift for her, which was a teddy bear, really cute teddy bear with a brown jacket and had like a heart on his chest, like the shape of like a Valentine's heart.
Yeah.
And she's a big fan of a certain show that has zombies in it, and she's in love with a certain character in that show. So we kind of nicknamed the bear after one of the characters in the show. I'll let you guys work that one out or figure it out. So the third day, I had already ordered her some flowers online, and I did that on Thursday, and I told them I didn't want them delivered until Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The charge for it for Valentine's Day wasn't all that bad. It was like an extra. Well, I'm not gonna say how much it cost. It just wasn't bad at all. So I sent her.
Yeah, some places charge like an extra $50.
How about 2 arms and a leg? But I was able to even upgrade on the vase that it came in for like an extra $2.
Vase, dude, it's vase.
I was gonna say vase, but somebody else said vase. So let me say vase. It sounds fancy.
Trying to be all sophisticated,
right? Pinky in the air. But yeah, I changed the vase, which was a good thing because when she finally got them, I find whenever I picked her up for us to go do what we were gonna do for Valentine's Day, I asked her if she had got them. She said, "Yeah, I got them. They were so beautiful. They were like tulips. I think they're pink, red, purple. I can't remember." But and I thought she didn't like the vase at first because I told her, "Yeah, this and this and that and that." And then she asked, "Well, did they say anything about the vase?" And I was like, in my head, I thought something was wrong, and I was like, "No, why did it come broken?" I got nervous. I'm like, "Was something wrong? Did you not like it?" She was like, "No, it was beautiful. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was awesome." I'm like, "Oh, well, that was on me right there." I switched the vase from like a default red mason jar kind of looking vase. I switched over to like
a nice looking one.
Yeah, it was beige with red and pink hearts all over it.
Yeah.
And I can't name the shape it was in, but it was really pretty vase. And she said she loved the flowers. And the 4th and 5th gift I gave her was I ordered some M&Ms online, custom made them for her, I picked 3 different colors. It was like the size of a big ashtray, but it was like a football plastic container kind of thing that looked like an ashtray, and it was filled with red, white, and blue M&Ms. And I was able to write 3 different messages on the M&Ms and upload a picture that they would slap on the M&Ms. So slapped.
You went all out on this thing.
Well, I wanted this girl to see that. I mean, I feel she's had like a pretty bad history when it comes to certain guys. And I don't know how she feels now. I don't know if she thinks that this world is full of guys that are just going to crap on her heart. But I wanted to show her that there's really good guys out there, that there's guys that would do this for her all the time, not just Valentine's Day. And I want her to see that, hey, you don't have to settle for guys that are going to crap all over your heart. You don't have to settle for guys that would, aren't worth your time.
Yeah.
And that I want to let her know that she is worth
more
that
than
time
just,
for other people. If she just needs to, I'm not going to say open her eyes. I'm not trying to say, oh, look at me, it's me. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to let her know that, hey, there's a really good guy out there, and they will treat you like a princess. You just kind of have to, be wary of it.
Yeah.
And the last gift that I got her, and a lot of people would think this is like really, really out of the ordinary, I got her a video game.
I think she likes video games, right?
She loves video games.
I hope so. I mean, can you imagine if she didn't like video games? She's like, what am I going to do with this?
Right. But I got her a video game, and it's for the only system that she has, and it is a video game about something that she loves, which is, like I said earlier, zombies. So
you got a Dying Light then?
No.
Okay then. So you got a Resident Evil then?
No.
Left 4 Dead?
No. It was for the Xbox One.
Dying Light?
No. It was Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. I'm sorry.
I said Left 4 Dead.
Dead Rising 3.
Okay.
So I got that for her because I knew she would love all that stuff.
Gotcha. So
like I said, we did kind of like the 3 days of Valentine's, even though the last day was filled with 3 gifts. But like I said, I wanted her to feel special. I wanted her to know that she is being, in a way, not honored, because it's like a girl's second birthday, but to let her know that, hey, this is your day, and this is all about you. Whatever you want, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, this is all for you. And hopefully I did that. I can only hope that the message that I was trying to get across.
Has she messaged you since?
Technically, yes.
And? Good or bad?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. We talk about off air or not at all?
We'll do an exclusive interview with ABC News.
All right. I'll get that scheduled.
But like I said, it was a good Valentine's Day. It was, I would say, the best one I've ever had.
That's good for you, buddy.
And it's only because the girl that I went out with years ago, on a Valentine's Day, turns out she had a boyfriend. But actually, it wasn't as bad as it sounds. I liked her, and I asked her, and it turns out she wasn't doing anything for Valentine's Day. She was going through like a little rough patch with her boyfriend. Yeah. But it was like a double date. It was me, her, my brother, and my brother's wife. Yeah. Because
so your sister-in-law.
Right. Well, I don't want to say my sister-in-law. Whatever. Anyway, well, it's because she's no longer my sister-in-law.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, that's why I say the things that I say. So
I'm sorry. Damn.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't even apologize. Anyway, but I knew she had a boyfriend, but I was always told, if you like somebody,
just ask them out.
Yeah, go ask them out. You go after them, and hey, if you win her, then you win her. But that was one person saying, and that's just what I went with. And I was very nervous, but I ended up telling her that I liked her at the end of the night. My brother and I asked my brother, like, should I text her again? He's like, no, the ball's in her court now. Yeah. If she wants anything to do with you, she'll text you.
Did she?
She didn't, but my sister-in-law worked with her, but she didn't text me. But my sister-in-law did tell me that she had a good time. It's just she's doing, she's going through some stuff with her boyfriend, but just know. Because they were really cool. It was like a mother-daughter kind of thing. Gotcha. My ex-sister-in-law was like 35, 36 at the time, and the girl that I liked was like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
But she told me, it's like, no, trust me. If anything ever happens, you're gonna be the one that she looks at. But that never happened, which I'm okay with. But like I said, that's the only reason that one wasn't number one because, But whatever. Anyway, what about you?
I already told you my best Valentine. I don't really do Valentine's Day actually. Like seriously.
Okay, what would your best Valentine's be? Okay,
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Let me paint a picture for you. Okay. I tell you, Colleen, you gotta man up and go get a date on Valentine's. Go ask that girl right over there. We're at the mall. She's at the skating rink. She's leaning up against the guardrail. And you say, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it just to shut this guy up. You go up to her and you say, I don't care. Hold on. I don't care who this girl is. I'm gonna ask her out. You put your hand on her shoulder. She turns around. It's Jennifer Lawrence. You say, you want to go out for Valentine's? And she says, yeah, sure. Okay, so now you have.
I wouldn't know what the hell to do after that at all. I'll probably have a heart attack.
No, but you tell us what you and Jennifer Lawrence would do.
Seriously,
no, but she wants to be with you, so don't even worry about being nervous or anything.
No, it's not being nervous. It's just like seriously though, just because of past relationships.
Oh my God, are we gonna go into this again?
No, just hear me. Because of past relationships, I really have not been. I've really not tried to put any effort into anything lately when it comes to that stuff.
No, I understand. What we're asking you is, what would your best?
Honestly, I'd have to sit down and I'd have to have some time to sit down, plan it out, and think about it perfectly.
Okay, so when you finally do come across a really good Valentine's Day, are you going to tell her, "Hold on, I got to sit down and think about it"?
No,
or are you gonna have it planned already?
Personally, I'll probably do a dinner, go to a park, nice park at night or something like that. Relax.
Where would you eat?
I'll have to figure out what she likes to eat. I'm not just going to pick some random spot.
Yep, some girls like to be surprised. Where would you pick if you had to surprise her?
God, if I had to pick, honestly, I'll probably look for one of those mom and pop shops, that do a mom and pop Italian restaurant. You can never go wrong with those. Those are nice.
You could do Carrabba's or Olive Garden, but if you want to do a mom and pop,
no. That's the thing about Carrabba's and Olive Garden. Carrabba's and Olive Garden is it's not authentic. I'm talking about if you want to do Italian, you gotta go authentic Italian, man.
But you didn't say authentic Italian. You just said a mom and pop.
Okay, when I say mom and pop Italian, I mean authentic Italian place.
Okay, name one.
God, I forgot. I remember
All right, pick a place you can name. Come on, man, you're on the clock. These ladies are listening to you, dude. I have to do some planning. These ladies. So what you're telling me then? Oh God, here we go with the logic stuff.
No, hear me out. So how long did it take you to plan out your entire Valentine's Day scenario?
I already had it all planned.
So
all I needed to know was who the girl was going to be,
so
I can adjust it accordingly to her likes.
Well, I'd have to adjust everything according to her likes.
But you know Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't know what she likes.
Yet you're in love with her.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
It's called being in love with what the person looks like. It's called all about looks.
You know what? You are starting to act like Joe right now with not understanding what the freaking question is. So let's just move on.
No, I'm just saying. It's I understand what the question is. Honestly, okay, I'm not gonna ask somebody out the day before, the day of Valentine's Day or something. I'm gonna ask them out so I have time to plan it out. Okay, but I'll probably do a nice dinner, a nice park, walk in a park somewhere, something simple like that.
No, that's fine. It's just it surprises me that you don't have a default plan ready to go. It's
I'm sorry.
It's like one of those stand-ins, It's here you go. Boom. Cute girl around you got your arm around her. Boom. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? This whole I don't know stuff, it's got to go. We need to come up with a plan.
Seriously be we'll go to a nice dinner, go for a nice walk in the park somewhere. Probably head out to Kimo for a little bit, chill out there.
There you go.
That's about it.
What do you mean that's about it? That's a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but I said go for a nice dinner. Where? I'm I don't know.
I just asked you.
I have to figure out a place.
Dude, there's so many places you could go. It just surprised me you couldn't even come up with one place. And then you say...
really and truly, this is the thing, though. When you do... for Valentine's Day, honestly, what I would probably want to do, if I'm going to say, okay, we're going to go out somewhere to eat, I'm not going to go somewhere to eat that you can... that you think about every single day, that everyone knows about. I'm going to try something unique that...
I only mentioned Carrabba's and Olive Garden, because if you talk about Italian, all girls love Carrabba and Olive Garden.
I know, but what I'm saying is... If someone tells me they love Chinese food, I'm not going to say, let's go to Panda Express for Valentine's. I'm going to be let me find a unique Chinese restaurant that not too many people like would know right off the top of their heads type of thing. You know, that's what I'm going to try to do something
like,
special.
P.F. Chang's?
Yeah, not like a P.F. Chang's.
Why not? That's like an upscale Chinese restaurant.
I know. I'm not saying it's not an upscale Chinese restaurant. I'm saying I want to do something that most people won't know about, something unique, makes it more special. You know?
Yeah, for Valentine's Day, sometimes you got to stick to the original plans.
Nah, that's for birthdays.
No, it's for Valentine's Day too, because the Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, Carrabba's, all those places.
I know they work. They work, but me, I would like to do something unique.
That you don't even know what you're doing.
No, I would have gone to the place before at least. I gotta make sure I know the place.
I called and asked them, hey, what the wait time is.
Yeah, you gotta do that and always make reservations. Actually, no, I take that back. I know exactly where we'll go. We go to Brenner's. I'm
done with you.
No, I just thought about it. We go to Brenner's. Brenner's Steakhouse.
I don't even know what Brenner's is.
It's a steakhouse. It's a great steakhouse.
Let's continue. Okay, so, what was the best Valentine's gift you ever given? I
ever given?
Yeah. Or your favorite to give, or
my favorite,
the one you put the most thought into.
The one I put the most thought was the one I did in workshop. Granted, it was back in high school, but that's probably the one I put the most thought into. Like I said, anybody can go spend $50 on flowers and chocolates and stuff and give it to somebody. It takes real thought to go into and make something from the scratch type of,
Right.
So yeah, what about you?
I just told you.
Oh, okay.
The 3 days of Valentine.
Okay.
The flowers, the bear, the candy, the video game, and the chocolate and strawberries.
What was, and this is all revolving Valentine's Day and everything, biggest rejection asking a girl out on Valentine's Day? Oh man, you gotta think back. I already got mine.
It wasn't really a rejection. It was more of okay. I have a really good friend. I'm not gonna say her name, and she had a boyfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see her that way.
Yeah.
But we're just really good friends.
Yeah.
We do a lot of things together. Her boyfriend was working late that night.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, hey, like very nonchalantly, well, hey, why don't we do something?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of places that are non-romantic that do like Valentine special stuff. Yeah. I think we were going to go to Genghis Grill.
Yeah.
They had a special, like 2 bowls for 2 people, a dessert and drink. It was going to like a discounted price.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it was P.F. Chang's. I take it back.
P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, so she mentioned P.F. Chang's, so I bought a $50 gift card.
Mm-hmm. And
an hour later, just like, she called me back, and she was like, hey, yeah, my boyfriend has a problem. But the thing is, like, I knew who her boyfriend was.
Gotcha.
And he knew that we were best friends. He just had an issue with it being Valentine's Day.
But if it was any other day, yeah, go right ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just the fact that it was Valentine's Day. A made-up holiday, on one out of the 365 days of the year.
Hallmark holidays, right?
So, I got rejected for a hangout on Valentine's Day. It wasn't even a date.
It was just a hangout.
By a girl's boyfriend. So I would say that was the biggest rejection.
So mine's a little bit worse. Once again, back in high school. Man, high school was just rough for me, dude. So I was talking to this girl, and we're almost like how you were with that girl that you're talking about. We're good friends, right? We're good friends hanging out. And I knew her for like 3 years. Like 3 years now. It's just like my senior year in high school, right? Not once had I ever like hear her talk about a boyfriend, seen her with a boyfriend, anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one day, we're after school, and I saw her walking. I'm like, hey, I know I'm gonna ask her out for Valentine's Day. So I go up to her, start talking to her and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, asking her what she's got if she's got planned for the weekend. She's like, no, she doesn't have plans for the weekend. I'm like, all right, you want to go out? She's like, and right as she said, it's a big guy, maybe about, I don't know, King Kong compared to me, walks up next to her. It's like, this fool bothering you? I'm like, who's this? Oh, it's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, you know what? I remember now. I got something planned for this weekend, so yeah. I rejected myself at that point.
Yeah, like the way that my body's set up, you got broken and unbroken. I prefer for it to be non-broken.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went through my head. Because I kid you not,
Wait, did your phone just go off?
Shush, man.
Everybody, Khaled's phone just went off, so I'm going to give him a dare. But seeing that we never complete any of these dares, I'm going to give him a real easy dare. I want you to name... I'll give you an easy one. It's a Valentine's dare. Right. Name the top 5 girls that you would want to take out for Valentine's, 2 of which have to be regular girls.
Have to be regular? Like, I know them?
Yeah.
Oh,
you say their name right now?
I can't. I'm nervous.
Sorry, buddy.
So 2 of it have
3 celebrities, 2 regular girls.
Well, you already know Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
God dang. Man, put me on the spot like this, buddy.
Have to, bro.
I don't like this. I forgot her name. Oh my god. No.
What movie was she?
She was in Oculus. She was
know.
also in Doctor Who. She was a redhead from Doctor. I forgot her name. Just great. And then, I'll go wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan. I'll probably go Paige from WWE.
Okay. Who he actually has a picture of above his computer desk. Now 2 regular girls.
Oh god.
First and last name.
I'm not giving her a last name. What's wrong with you?
Okay, fine. First name.
First name. One of them is Jerry. You don't know her.
A guy?
That's a chick. You don't know her.
Okay.
Her full name's Geraldine, but you don't know her. Thank God.
She's Hispanic, right?
Yeah,
she's from Brazil?
No, she's from Venezuela.
Oh, super sexy.
I know.
Place.
God, I don't know who the other person will be. I honestly haven't thought this far.
Was it Does it start with a T?
A T? Oh, hell no.
What about A?
No, I don't talk to her anymore.
What about J?
J? Who's J?
No, she moved.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Come on.
Who are we talking
Let's
about
go.
here? I honestly don't know who the. I honestly don't know who the.
People are waiting for your response.
I don't know who the other regular person will be. Oh, my sister's gonna hate me. I'm gonna say her name.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it because she's gonna hate me even more.
It's either Emma or Mary Beth. So
it's the last one. Shh. Well, she's gonna burst in the room here any second. I'm like, what did you say?
No, she won't. You want my 5?
Yeah.
Okay, my 5 would be Kate Beckinsale.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy Pender. Not very many people know who she is. She's a British supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
Super sexy. AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm. And who are your 2 real?
Your sister's probably gonna hate me.
I know who one of them is then. Yeah,
her name is Sella. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. I didn't really get to know her that much. I was just really like infatuated with how pretty she was. Not infatuated is not the word, but I thought she was really pretty and she was really
Karen
cool.
Gillan. That's who I'm thinking of.
Don't know who she is.
Yeah.
So it would have been cool to hang out with her. And second would have been this girl I just met at a bank who opened up an account for me. She's so... Dude, she's... Okay, I'm going to sound like a guy right now. Dude, she's got such a banging body. Oh my God. Dude.
What's her name?
Her name is Stephanie.
Stephanie. Ooh.
I know her last name, but I'm not going to say it.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, those would be my top 5. But anyway, so you were talking about the big guy that's going to beat you up?
Yeah, so I quickly turned into, oh, that's my boyfriend, to me going, oh, well, yeah, I'm just going to, run really fast that way for no apparent reason because...
You pull a Wile E. Coyote on?
Like you said, the way my body's set up, it's broken, unbroken. Much prefer it not to be broken, so right. I'm going to go that way. Well, so I rejected myself. I see her like the next day. She's like, so what were you going to ask me? I'm like, nothing. She's like, no, you were talking about Valentine's Day. I'm like, no, it's cool. And all in all, while she's talking to me with this, the guy's standing like 2 feet behind her. I'm like, no, Valentine's Day? Stupid. What's wrong with you? I'm Valentine's Day. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So you didn't get hit with Errol Dixon's Cupid arrow?
No, because a week later I found out that dude was just messing with me. It's a brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently he does that. He did that to a lot of the guys that would try and hit on her.
Okay.
So, biggest rejection was that I rejected myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, man.
Well, now let me ask you this: was there a year that you've had like a regret not asking someone out, like that you really wanted to ask out, that you would like to tell her right now?
I would say this year, but I did ask her out, but she was not in town this weekend. She was at her brother's birthday, so I guess this, I don't think that's really a regret.
Okay. One regret I had for Valentine's Day was actually, my regret was actually asking someone out, not necessarily not asking someone out. It was a girl that I used to like, and she knows that I used to like her. But to all the girls out there that don't like to talk or hang out with some of the guys because supposedly a guy used to like you, guess what? We like a lot of girls.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And guess what? We can be friends with them all the time. Just because we're attracted to you doesn't mean that that's all we're thinking about. We're not always trying to get into your pants.
Yeah, that is true. Because, I mean, there's a lot of girls that you just talk to just because, you know, you either have something in common that you like talking to them about, and that's about it.
Right, because if you look at some of the girls in our inner circle, I think they're good looking, but I'm not attracted to every single one of them.
Exactly.
You know, do I find them attractive? Yeah. Am I attracted to them? No. So it's like sometimes you guys just need to simmer down.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we'll go back to saying this. I mean, Valentine's Day is for chicks. Guys aren't really all about Valentine's Day, but we know
I didn't see one guy post anything on Facebook about what he got for Valentine's Day.
I know, and then let's start a change here. Okay, I think next year we should let girls ask the guys out. We know it's never going to happen, but
or at least give them something. And I'm not just talking about snoo.
And you know, this is the thing. You know, chicks are always like, you know, guys aren't sentimental, all that crap. No, deep down inside, most of us are a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, a little bit, not much, just a little bit. But I mean, you know, you see guys going all out, pouring their hearts out, trying to think of every little thing. And the funny thing is, the guy does one thing wrong, or forgets one simple detail or something like that about during Valentine's Day, and the girl hates him automatically.
It's a dumb reason I hate somebody,
but you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you've had that encounter before.
Yeah.
You know, but a girl can completely reject a guy altogether, even if they've been together or anything like that, and it's no big deal. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just saying, it would be nice for a change if the ladies out there.
Right. But we want you guys to know that we're not those guys that are going to be. We're not complaining. We're not saying it's just. It's supposed to be a two-way holiday, and it would just be nice if some of the girls would show some of the guys the same like effort that some of the guys put forth.
Like, guys like chocolates too, you know. Just saying. Give me a Kit Kat.
There you go, man. Simple man. He just wants a Kit Kat.
All right. I mean, if you guys want to hit us up, we do have a new Facebook page.
Yep.
It's two guys,
a podcast,
and
whatever we want to talk about.
So you guys hit us up on our Facebook page. Let us know what else you want us to talk about, or if you guys have questions, we probably don't have answers, but we can give you some.
We will find a way to get them. Whether we have to shake a magic 8-ball, or we'll get some experts in.
Experts.
Experts.
Are you an expert? I'm not an expert.
I'm an expert on things that I know.
Okay. So, hit us up. We're happy to answer any questions, comments, suggestions. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. We're free.
All right, and with that, I hope everybody had an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope everyone got to show their guy and their girl how much they're loved and appreciated. And until next year. One
quick PSA before I go. Check the width of your foot when you're going to buy shoes. Got to make sure that shit fits right. Because if it doesn't, you could be laid up in a bed for a couple days. Just saying.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing.
I know, it was fun. I watched a lot of movies. See ya. Guys.